Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You know, if I were you, I would focus on making positive contributions whenever you're on the floor. You've got some of the best players in the NBA ahead of you. It would take an incredible performance for you to grab one of their spots this year, MP.
Right. But what does that look like to you, Coach? I need to make sure we're on the same page.
All right, look. Prove you're one of the 5 best players on the team, and you'll start. You might have to move some guys around, but if you're good enough, we'll do it. Just don't get disappointed if it doesn't happen this year.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Bogdanovich in its small forward. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be.
Past
Get on the front!
Here's Morris. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Morris. Here's Jackson Davis. Covered by Hayes. Kuminga against Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Kuminga, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's the Cobra. Crafty move. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Hayes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Morris.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Kuminga. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Got Hield, Butler out there with Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Moody in at the two-guard spot.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Kuminga, no good. Lakers leading by 15. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
He'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Doncic is subbed in for Dalton Connect. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And here are the Warriors now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 17. Hield outside. To the middle. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
The Cobras shot is off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Moody's shot is off.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Curry outside. Curry nails the triple.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Austin Reeves. Whoa! What a play!
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Pajemski. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Cobra. Ayton a screen on Curry. Tries it from 19. They get it back. Here's the Cobra. It's another look. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 13 points in the game.
And we don't see Curry take that many mid-range shots, but that jumper is pure from anywhere.
Here's the Cobra. And again, it's the Lakers.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And stolen by Ayton. That shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of them. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. And that about wraps it up. And
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this. With some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's the Cobra in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Doncic out there with the Cobra. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform? make the game easier for him. That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's now 22 points for Stephen Curry. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Easy jumper from very short distance.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis out there with Butler. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Hield. And it's Moody in at the 2 spot. The Cobra passes to Hayes. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Butler. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Reeves against Hield. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job. The game is about as fair as it can be.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Butler. Outside, Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor. Great opportunity, and he capitalizes.
Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the Cobra. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Curry. Misses the 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Down low, here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
LaRavia with the screen. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Over in the corner, Laravia. Vanderbilt, a screen on Curry. The Cobra passes to Vanderbilt, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vanderbilt's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. From the corner, good and Smart gets the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Inside. They need this. Here's Butler. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple. Here's the Cobra. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.